I've had a really challenging year this year with my health. I've had pneumonia, multiple chest infections. I've had plastic surgery on my ear to remove a skin cancer. It hasn't been a great year for John Finkeldy's health. And there are times when you have to lead and work when you're tired, when you're sick, like I have been this year, and all that can lead to discouragement. So it poses the question, how do you lead at your best when you're feeling your worst? What's the secret to leading effectively, even when you're tired and discouraged and sick and unwell and you don't feel like it? You lack energy, you end up being short-tempered. Well, I do. You kind of lack motivation. You just can't be bothered because you don't have that energy level. And you kind of get a decline in your own morale. You kind of feel like, oh, what's the point? Now, if that goes on too long in your leadership life, you really can lose momentum. Now, I don't think you lose momentum easily and quickly in a church or an organization that's had healthy momentum. I think it takes quite a while for that momentum to slow down. But if it goes on too long, you can lose momentum. And also the people around you can get affected and suddenly they start to lose a bit of hope and they pick up on your spirit of discouragement and kind of get discouraged themselves. So what is the secret to leading effectively? Now, I'm going to recommend a resource for you later on. Check it out. I think it's going to be really helpful for you. So what is the secret? Here's my secret. This is how I work when I'm tired or sick or discouraged and still want to lead effectively and bear fruit. My secret is I practice energy management. Just as we manage our time with calendars, to-do lists, intentional focus, and all those sort of things, we have to practice as leaders effective energy management. So what does that really mean? Well, let me give you 5 examples of what I think excellent energy management actually looks like. The number one is turn up for major things. Be present when you need to be. So for me, when I was pastoring and wasn't well or deeply discouraged, it meant being energized for Sunday. If I was preaching or leading in the meeting or just being at church and being around people and pastoring and chatting with people, I'd make sure I was energized for that. If I needed to be in a leaders meeting or a staff meeting, or there was a pastoral care crisis that needed my presence, my intervention, I made sure I was energized for that. Turning up for major things. And that's what I've done this year. If I've had coaching sessions, I turn up for them. If I've got a consult, I turn up for it. Now, I had to cancel some ministry trips this year. That's okay. If you have to do it, you have to do it. But I've had to postpone some things, rearrange things at various times because of my health. That's okay as well to rearrange. But hey, I've been working and coaching with dozens of pastors this year, which I normally do. Every year I've got dozens of pastors that I work with, and probably this year it's been, 10 to 20 pastors I'm working with. I lose count of how many pastors I actually work with. But turn up for the major things that you're involved with. The second one is take rejuvenational breaks. I think I just created a word there. Rejuvenational. Sounds good. I'll patent that. Rejuvenational breaks. Take breaks that refresh you and energize you. For me, it's going to a cafe. I love hanging out in cafes. For me, it's walking. So I've taken lots of walks when I've had the energy this year. And sometimes it's been not a walk, it's been a stroll. Sometimes it's been inside a shopping center, too cold to walk outside. So I'll stroll around a shopping center, stop, buy a couple of things, have a coffee, just relax. It might be going to a movie. It might be reading a book. It might be going away for a couple of days. What rejuvenates you? What's your rejuvenational break? What's it look like? Do it. Re-energize. The third one is reconnect with your why. We get so caught up in what I have to do, how I should do it, when I should do it, that we can drift away. And I think that's the word. We drift away from our why. And every 3 months, I take a retreat day. And those have got smashed this year because of my health. I haven't done them as regularly as I normally do. So one's in my diary to do in the next couple of weeks, the next few weeks. I'm going to take a retreat day, which I'm looking forward to actually, which will be great. Because on my retreat day, you know what I do? I reconnect with my why. Why am I consulting with churches? Why am I running coaching sprint sessions with pastors to help them? Why have I been doing this for nearly 13 years now as a consultant coach? Why have I been doing this? When I reconnect with my why, I rediscover my passion for churches, for pastors, and frankly, it energizes me. I thrive on the fact that I can help pastors and help churches grow, that I can help them be healthier. And when I reconnect with that why, rather than just the what I have to do, the how I have to kind of get it all done and all that goes on, I can reconnect with my why, and it really can make a difference. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, if this is helping you, please smash the like button. I've passed through 1,000 subscribers recently on the YouTube channel. That's pretty exciting for me. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It makes a huge difference to me. And put a comment in. Share something with me, what you've learned from this, or how you what's your secret to getting through seasons that are discouraging from illness or tiredness or whatever. Okay, number 4. Let's look at number 4 in the secret of leading effectively when you're tired, sick, or discouraged. And it's all about practicing energy management. So the fourth way to practice energy management is to wait on the Lord, to spend some time with Jesus. Recently, as my health hasn't been great, I sit down one night and late at night, probably about 10 o'clock, that's late for me, I put on YouTube and I just searched for some quiet, relaxing worship music with some nice pictures and scriptures. I just sat in my lounge chair, leant back, and let the music just wash over me. Didn't have to really sing along, just for about 20 minutes or so. I just relaxed. I sat with the Lord. I talked with the Lord. I unloaded and unburdened myself to the Lord. It was energizing. It was rejuvenational. That's that word again. It was fun. It was kind of like, it wasn't funny, but it was fun that I just stopped and rather watch Netflix or watch some instructional thing on YouTube. I thought, you know what, Lord, I'm just going to take a moment to wait on you. And that's not my normal practice. In the evening, I'm tired. I'm just one of brain dead sort of content. But I just thought, I'm just going to sit with Jesus. And it was so refreshing, energizing, if you like. Fifth one, last one. And I'm also going to point you towards a resource that I can can really help you with energy management. The last resort, the last one, number 5 in practicing energy management is ask others on your team to step up. Give away some of your tasks, some of your responsibilities, some things that you really like doing but just haven't got the energy. Ask someone else to take it on. I mean, you may be able to just let some things drift away and go. That's okay. But ask others to actually step up and take on some of your roles, some of your responsibilities, some of those things that maybe you don't even enjoy and actually a drain. And they might be actually an energy boost for someone else who's looking for a new challenge. Okay, there you go. You got 5 ways to practice energy management. Which one are you going to take some action on today? Is it, I'm going to reserve energy for the major things I need to show up for? Is it a rejuvenational break? I'm loving that word. Is it to focus again, to think again, why am I a church leader? Why am I a pastor? What's my why? Maybe it's the 4th one. Spend a bit of time just waiting on the Lord. Put on a bit of worship music, maybe a bit of YouTube, a bit of Spotify, and just spend some time with the Lord. Maybe it's that delegation thing, empowering others, asking others to step up. Now, check out the link. The resource I want to give you today is my book, 27 Ways to Avoid Burnout. This book will really help you. It's primarily a book about how to boost energy management, how to manage your life as a leader, and how to do it well so you can do it really well and finish well as a leader. Check out the link, buy the book, buy it for your team. Get into it, study it with your team, read it with your team. It's a short book. I only write short books. Grab a hold of it and enjoy it. And I hope this secret of practicing energy management will really help you in your journey of leading effectively through illness, tiredness, and discouragement. God bless you.